Oh man, my batteries. There we go. That sort of works. Not really. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Johnny Beane. I'm gonna get a new sound machine. Tuesday, it's exclusively Van Halen. We talk all things Van Halen, the latest in Van Halen news, and we've got some cool news for you guys today. So make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up. Just gotta make sure we're live here on Facebook. All right, there we are. All right, you guys, and we are very close. Actually, I changed it over already, as you can see. Whoops, wrong button. Let's get to 10,500 YouTube subscribers. We pretty much hit the 10,400. We're like 4 away, so we might as well just change the card over. Let's get to 10,500 YouTube subscribers. We can do it. We can do that, you guys. So it's exclusively Van Halen. Tuesdays. Today's August 29th. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. So let's do this. Let's talk some Van Halen tonight. All right. Here we go.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
There we go. We got some applause out of this thing. The batteries are dying in this. I gotta get new batteries. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, it's okay though. You guys, my name's Johnny Beane. If this is your first time here, and if you like Van Halen, this is the place you want to be. This is called Johnny Beane TV. So you want to smash that subscribe button. As I said, we're on to the next 10,500 YouTube subscribers. We can do it. I know we can do it. So let's go for that. Dane Zimmerman, he is not here at the moment. Somebody just came in to sell him a guitar or something. Who knows? Maybe we'll see what he got. But hey, before we start, let's actually, quick announcement. Let's do this really quickly, you guys. Coming up in a couple weeks, I guess. Headless USA will be here. Jeff Babix will be here. 8 p.m. Eastern, September 15th, 2023. That's on a Friday. So make sure to tune in Friday, September 15th. Headless USA. Jeff Babix is going to be awesome. All things... It's going to be amazing. They're going to tell us what they have so many things going on. I was looking at their website earlier. So many awesome things. So tune in. All right, that's coming up. All right. First of all, let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane TV here on YouTube. If I can find the right animation, channel membership. There we go. So we can help support the channel and support these shows. And the top tier, the executive producers, they get their names read at the top of every talk show, such as this. They are currently CC, Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz. By the way, Music Therapy Laz and I, we're going to go see Mammoth tomorrow night. So who knows? Maybe we'll go live from the Mammoth show. Maybe. We'll see. But we'll be there tomorrow. So look for updates, definitely. Sherman Callahan, 40 Grit, John Moronic, Majestic PB and J Cat, Guitarman 45, Janice Lala, the intern, Arhabs, Warlag, Patty Dill, and Fairfield Guitar Co. That's Lewis. And look for a collaboration between myself and Fairfield Guitar Co. coming up pretty soon. Yeah, the battery's pretty much dead on that. Let's see. And if you'd like to help support the channel, Super Chats is a way you can do that. If you look behind me here, you'll see what we call the Guitar War. That's where a lot of the guitars hang out. Although this one's getting away right here. These lights magically change with any super chats, which is help to help run the channel, run these shows. Yeah. So become a channel member. Okay, I'm just clicking on cards here. Become a channel member. Help support the channel with super chats. Okay, there we go. We're live here on YouTube. I've got you guys. There's so much going on around here. It's insanity. Let's see. We're live on Facebook. I think Johnny Beane page. I think we're live. If somebody's watching us over, Janice, can you jump over to my Facebook profile and just say hi, just to make sure that thing's even on? Facebook stars, you can help support. And speaking of Facebook, we're live in the exclusively Van Halen group at 62,000 members, EVH Gear Fans Live group, EVH Gear Fans Live page, and the Johnny Beane TV group. Also, we're also live on Twitter, which is now called X. And this is a podcast on Spotify. You can listen to these episodes. They're a lot of fun to listen to as well. And we're pretty much everywhere there is. iHeartRadio, IMDb, Lemonade, whatever that is, Amazon influencers, pretty much everywhere. SoundCloud, ! Link in the chat will give you all the different links. So there you go. Okay, so Dane is not here. He's working with a customer, but that's cool. That's all good. Let's say hello to some people, and then we've got some pretty cool news here. Something that I did last Tuesday. I was going to tease you guys and tell you guys about it. Dane was like, "No, don't say anything." And then I dropped the video Thursday, and then it's pretty much everywhere today. It's pretty cool. We will talk about that. But first, let's say hello. Let's say hello to some people here. Let's see. We got Rock Daddy. We got Coots13. We got Ron Gunner. We got Rich. Rich, dude, I haven't seen your name in here in a long time. Welcome back, man. We got Dan Gorman. Let's see. We got Dakota, who says he saw Mammoth up in Kansas City. Wow, that's cool. We got Skyprop. We got Ryan Hall. Let's see. We got MPN, who wants a Wolfgang guitar pick. I'll see what I can do, man. We got Brad. We got Ronnie Parker. We got Mike Neese. Let's see. We got Scott. We got a lot of people here, you guys. You guys are awesome. Gunnerman54 is here. Right on, dudes. Right on. What? MySpace? I remember that being the coolest place in the late 2000s. In the late 2000s? Was it? No, it was the early 2000s. The late 2000s is now, isn't it? Or late, the late 2000s hasn't even happened yet. Anyway, MySpace was cool, and maybe just for fun, I will add back the my MySpace logo to this card, because technically I'm still on MySpace, and I do have something like 40,000 MySpace friends. I was working back then, you guys. Yeah, so okay. I think we saw Dane. I think he will be here soon. That's all good. So let's get into this, you guys. Okay, first of all, okay, all right. I dropped a video on Thursday for you guys on my channel here. Oh, here's Dan. I think he's back. Maybe he is back. He is here. Dane is welcome.
I'm here. A kid bought well, he's probably a 25-year-old kid. And he bought
like
and he bought a guitar from me on layaway for $800. With tax, it came to $859 or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those KM 602 ESP LTD Kurt Hammock things. And he's like, dude, I'll give you my driver's license if you just let me take it home. And he's put like $150 down. I said, no way, dude. I'll never see you again. And what am I going to do with your driver's license? Try to get into a bar somewhere, or what good is it?
It has his address on it.
Yeah, I know, but what am I going to go do? Is out and knock on his door? Hey, you owe me money. Where's my $2?
Open up.
Yeah. Where's your
How much
mom
was the
at?"
guitar? $150?
800 bucks.
800 bucks.
And he put $150 down on it, and he wants me to just hand it over now and let him make payments.
Oh yeah.
No
That
way,
could be a
bro.
fake license.
It's
Might,
hiding
did
in
it
the
even look
back
like
room.
him? It didn't even look like him, huh?
Yeah. So, but he just dropped off 2 guitars that I gave him $100 a piece. So he's whittling away at his layaway.
Okay, cool. And did you get some good stuff in trade?
No.
Not really?
I'm being nice to the kid.
Okay.
An orange
Well-
wood. I got orange wood acoustic.
Cool. You think we'll see some restringing videos on your channel with those guitars soon?
I don't know, because I don't think they're video worthy.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
What, you think this show is?
Do you guys know anybody in the chat? You know Fret Level Midnight in the chat? Johnny, you remember Fret Level Midnight?
I remember the name.
He's walking in
Yes.
right now.
Oh.
He's walking in right now. Fret Level Midnight in the house. He's like, "What's up, man?"
Cool.
Dropping off a guitar? Yeah. What'd you want done to it again? Hold on, guys. I got a customer. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I close
All right.
at 6 o'clock. It's only 5:17. I'll be back.
Cool.
Thanks.
Right
Thanks,
on.
John.
Oh, you're welcome, man. All right, so he's doing business there. Okay, let's do this. So let's get into this, you guys. Okay, so I dropped a video for you guys Thursday, and let's see, where's the I've got some clips here. Let's just do it. Let's head on over. Okay, let's just head on over, you guys. Van Halen News Desk picked up the video. I guess it was yesterday. Thank you again, Eric Senich. Thank you so much for the feature. Van Halen News Desk is reporting. See, this is where it gets weird because my worlds are colliding. Van Halen News Desk is featuring Andy Summers talking about Eddie Van Halen's unmatched genius. Nobody did it better than him. And if this looks familiar, yes, that's us. Right there. We interviewed Andy on it was last Tuesday. We talked to him and had a great time. And I was going to tease this. I was going to tell you guys about this last Tuesday because I did this in the morning, and then we did, the Van Halen show in the about now, whatever this is, in the late afternoon. And I was going to tease you guys with the channel trailer that I got from Andy, and Dana's like, "No, don't do it." So we didn't do that. So I dropped the video on you guys on Thursday. So anyway, Van Halen News Desk picked it up because we talked about Eddie, and we'll go ahead. We'll read this, and then I'll play you guys the clip because I can. I mean, it's me. It's my video. Okay. All right. Police guitarist Andy Summers says Eddie Van Halen was heavily copied but never duplicated. I do think Eddie Van Halen was a great player. Wonderful. So magical. So musical and magical. And absolutely one-off, Summers said during a recent appearance on Johnny Beane TV. I never saw Van Halen perform, but of course I was aware of Eddie's playing as they surfaced early on. And that's what Andy told me last Tuesday. Summers continued, he was a freak, this playing that he sort of invented. I mean, brilliant. And actually, instead of reading this, I'll go ahead. I'll play you guys the. Let me just go ahead, take it off that, just because I don't know what we're gonna see once I hit this. Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Okay, you guys should be able to hear that. I think, what was it? 26 minutes. I think it was about 26 minutes. I'll go ahead and play you guys from here. And then it's basically me talking to Andy, telling him that I wanted to be Eddie Van Halen, which you guys all know. But once I heard Andy's solo work and then became a huge Police fan, it changed my life. And you guys probably heard me say this the other night because I talked about this the other night as well, as I was demonstrating the Andy Summers pedal, the Electro Harmonics Walking on the Moon. But let's go ahead and we'll share this. I'll share this clip with you guys right here. We'll play this for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll call him back.
Wow. Yeah. So for the new tour, I want to live it firsthand, live.
Well, yeah, of course you should.
So I'm not watching any of the clips yet.
Come and talk to me. As we get there, I put your name on the door, and you can come backstage. Because I don't know. I think I do know one other young man that's come to see me. He's been to our house. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's me, by the way, in 1997. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's us in 2006. All these years, that's how you know of me, because I would, every show at the Bay Area or wherever.
I remember.
I'd come and see you, and let me just say, I've never told you this, but when I started playing the guitar when I was a kid, I wanted to be Eddie Van Halen. Okay.
Yeah, I want to be Eddie Van Halen. So.
And so it's like I wanted to be Edward Van Halen. I mean, it's just all that. And then, like I said, when I bought this cassette, it totally changed everything for me as a guitar player. Totally. And by the way, it's funny because now I know a guy that worked on this. His name's Jan Lucas.
What is he credited with?
He's credited for assisting at recorded Beat Street, North Hollywood, assisted by Jan Lucas and
maybe I was doing stuff in other places. Yeah, I can't remember, because mostly I recorded in my own studio, but sometimes you go out to somewhere to get something done. That's good.
But now Jan has this guitar company called Electrophonic Guitars. These guitars that have these built-in speaker.
I've got it. Maybe I met him. I think he came over. If that's his name.
Yes.
Yes, I've got one. In fact, I was looking at a picture of it last night for some reason. Because we're doing something now, and I had to look at every picture ever taken of me. I'm telling you, it's a really cool instrument. Actually, I thought he did a really good thing. But he must have come to the studio, and he probably said that. Yeah, that was about 3 years ago or something.
Yeah, I went because I go down for the NAMM shows, and the last NAMM show, after they kick you out of your hotel on that Sunday or whatever, I messaged Jan, and he's like, "Hey, come by the factory. I'll give you a tour of the guitar factory." He's over there.
How did he do with it? Was it successful?
He's still doing it.
He's still doing it. So he made a go of it. Yeah.
They're making them every day.
Catch on. Yeah. No, I thought he did a very good thing. I mean, it is like what you've always. Why doesn't it just? Yeah. It's like one of those ideas whose time had come, and many people had thought of it. Probably 50 years ago, and finally here it is. Somebody actually did it.
Mm-hmm. And a guitar that has a built-in speaker and that's built-in effects and stuff. And
like the extension of a dobro into a
Labor Day is a good day in the guitar.
Yeah, but he did a good job with it. I've got.
I don't know if it'll be any different for me, but I'll be here.
Mm-hmm. So
I did a video for him actually.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you did. You're playing. I think Message in a Bottle. I think. So anyway, so I buy this tape. And then it turns out you're coming to town, and I go and I see you 3 nights in a row, and that's when I first started meeting you. You would sign a magazine for me and stuff, and then, so anyway, I wanted to be Eddie Van Halen, but then when I met you, and I would watch you from you'd be playing your guitar. You were playing a 335 at the time, and doing stuff from Last Dance of Mr. X, your solo stuff, and then you would end with let's say Murder by Numbers or something like that, and it just really changed a lot of stuff for me. It got me away from the Floyd Rose system. It got me away from all that stuff, and it was. I just want to say thank you for your inspiration.
Right, I'm glad that is so. Yeah. I do think Eddie Van Halen was a great player, though. Wonderful.
Oh,
So musical.
Amazing.
Yeah, amazing. An absolute one-off. Did you ever interview him?
I wish I would have. I did meet him one time.
Weird. I never met him, oddly, well, anyway.
Yeah. Did you ever see them, though?
No, I never saw them, but of course I was aware of his playing, as they surfaced, early on, like freak, this playing that he sort of invented. I mean, brilliant. Heavily copied, of course, it's like the school of Eddie Van Halen. But no one's done it better than him, as far as I'm concerned. He's so because he was a soulful player, bluesy. He had his thing. He could really play as well as doing all the tapping stuff, which he was an absolute virtuoso of.
Yeah. So anyway, anytime anybody asks me who my favorite guitar players are, I'm like, I grew up wanting to be Eddie Van Halen, but Andy Summers changed my life. I hope that's not weird, me telling you this, but well,
keep putting the word out. I mean, that's good to hurt me.
See, that's why it's wild. It's wild. I'm sitting here talking to somebody that musically, because see, I would meet you like in the late 90s at these shows, and then you don't even know this, but after the last time I met you, I'm going to stop it right here. I'm going to stop it right there. There we go. There we go. So yeah, really cool. So we talked about Eddie, and Van Halen News Desk picked it up, and the video is doing really well. So thank you again, Eric Senich. Thank you so much for picking that up. Okay, I saw Dane did come back, and then he left again. It's OE81 Tuesday. That's right. Let's show that. Where's that card? OU81 Tuesdays here on Johnny Beane TV. See, we like all things Van Halen. We like the Roth stuff. We like the Hagar. We like all of it. So, okay. All right. So again, Van Halen News Desk, thank you again for featuring my Andy Summers interview. Thank you so much. Okay, speaking of Van Halen, this is the Van Halen show. Okay. Speaking of that, you guys are still talking about it. We talked about this last week. I talked about it a few days before that. The Pro Shot 1984 footage that does exist, but that's being deleted from the internet. People keep uploading it. It keeps being taken down. I get messages all day, all day about this. People saying, Johnny, have you seen it? I missed it, or I saw it and I want to see it again, or whatever. And it's incredible footage. And by the way, Lynn, great to see you. Halen, Lynn here has been watching us for years, and we would call her Halen, because I'd be like, hey, Lynn. Good to see you. Oh, man. Hey. There you are, man.
Yeah, I saw some of that Andy Summers interview. That's really cool.
Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Yeah, hey, I was playing Hey, Rico B. I was playing the clip because I don't know if you knew this, but Van Halen News Desk picked it up.
Wow.
So because we talked about Eddie, so it's like I'm like, well, here we are showing this, and it's like, what do you call it? My worlds are like
colliding,
because
This is what it's like when worlds collide.
It's crazy. It's crazy, but that's what's happening, man. Things are so.
Rico B sold me a couple guitars a week or so ago. Thank you. I haven't sold them yet. I haven't made any money yet, Rico. I'm working on it, though.
Do you make videos of all your guitars?
No.
The good ones, right?
Well, honestly, the stuff that gets the most views for me now is when I get a really old beat up thing out of the Goodwill or something, and I shine that thing all up and restring it, and those are the ones that get the most views. Like the last video that was really beat up was that big old Kramer bolt-on a Voyager.
Oh, right. Like I saw
4,000 views. Yeah. And
right on.
I restrung a Dean Dime the other day, and that's like at 1,200 views. And I restrung a fake Ibanez Explorer, the Paul Stanley, and that's at 1,500 views or something. But when I did that Kramer Voyager that was missing the pickups, I paid $50 for it. And it was missing the pickups, and I put that thing together, and yeah, that was a good one for me.
Right on. Very cool. And hey, Holly's asking questions in the chat. Before you answer that, we'll talk about that. I totally forgot, you guys. We do giveaways on the channel here. So we're giving away a Van Halen Life magazine. This is the reissue of the special issue that came out. If you guys want this, this is up. This is up for giveaway tonight. So you got to participate. Up for grabs. You got to participate in the chat. So say hi, press a number, press a period like this. I don't know. Whatever. Just say something. Yeah, just like that. See? Like that. You can just press a period in the chat. It's fine. If you don't want to say hi, whatever. But just say something in the chat to get into the chat, because you have to say something in the chat to qualify. There we go. Thank you, Dan. I've talked so much the past week. I don't even know what I'm saying. There you go. So it's brand new too. Brand new. Okay, so we were going to talk a little bit more about the Van Halen 84 footage that's still mysteriously out there.
Good.
But first of all, speaking of this is the Van Halen show. Van Halen used to play a venue called the Whiskey A Go Go. I saw that you played there on Saturday.
I did. We had a 9:30 time slot Saturday, opening for Dangerous Toys.
Oh, right on.
And Dangerous Toys was a band out of Texas. And they looked like a bunch of good old boys from Texas. They all had the big ZZ Top beards and stuff, a couple of them. And but they had one, and I actually sat by the bass player's wife for a minute. And I asked her who were the original guys, and she goes, that guy and that guy. And there was a young guy on second lead guitar and rhythm guitar. And I'm like, well, who's that young guy? And she said he was in a band called Dirty Looks. So they're kind of a somewhat popular band, I think, at the time. I've kind of heard of them. But yeah, it was a fun show. We crushed it.
Oh, right on, man.
We made a couple of mistakes here and there, but overall we did really good.
Cool. Very good, man. That's exciting. I mean, you're playing
next month we're going. I know, isn't it weird? Next month we're going out there and we're opening for the lead singer of Vixen. She's no longer in Vixen, but she's got her husband on guitar or drums or whatever. But her husband and a couple of guys and her. And so we've got another show with Alden.
Is it the original singer from Vixen?
Yes. What's her name?
Was there only one singer from Vixen, or did somebody take over?
Well, they have a new person now.
That's what. So it's not the new person. It's not the new person. It's the actual original singer.
I think so.
Okay.
Does anybody in the chat know her name?
Very cool.
If you tell me what it is, that I'll remember.
Janet Gardner? Jeff Davidson is saying Janet Gardner is the original singer, I believe.
Okay.
So it's probably her.
I think one of the original girls has passed away. Maybe the bass player, or maybe the
guitar player.
She passed away. Yeah.
The original guitar player passed away several years ago. Yeah. So they're still around. Vixen they're still doing it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's the same singer. I'm not sure. But that's cool, man. And is that at the Whiskey?
That is at the Whiskey. And then we have one show coming up in here in Phoenix in November, and believe it or not, we're opening up for Black Oak, Arkansas, at a bar out on the west side.
Oh, dude!
I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, Black Oak, Arkansas, and they're like, yeah, and I'm like, is Jim Dandy still alive? Yeah. Is Jim Dandy still alive? And they're like, yeah, he's the lead singer. I'm like, I'm in, dude. Because he's the original David Lee Roth.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
When is this?
So that, November 22nd or November 26th or somewhere around there.
And where is that?
It's at a bar
Whiskey
called... No. It's at a bar on the west side of Phoenix called
it's
the 44.
Phoenix.
Yeah, the 44.
Okay, cool.
And I think it might even be Glendale. It's called the 44. Dude. Black Oak, Arkansas.
Right on, man.
Weird. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, you're doing it,
Jim
man.
Dandy. Go Jim Dandy.
Yeah.
Black Oak, man, they were one of those. Black Oak had a gig one time where there was this big, giant outdoor festival, Woodstock kind of thing that happened in the, I'm going to say, early 70s, and tons of the bands canceled. It was out in the middle of Indiana or someplace, but Black Oak, Arkansas showed up, and they were pretty much ended up being the headliner of that show, and that really sort of solidified them in the, and their fame. And they had a girl, Maisie. What was the girl's name? I'm asking these guys like they would know. There was a girl named, but she was a redheaded girl, and she sang a lot with that band. But she's passed away too. But they had a female singer for a while that would co-sing with Jim Dandy. You guys in the chat know.
Oh yeah, the chat always knows. Always ask the chat. But sometimes
I think her last name was Star. She was a redhead, and it was Ruby Star or something. Thanks, bro. See you next time.
Huh.
Ronnie
Black Oak.
Ronnie Star.
Let me see. I can find out real quick here.
She's a cute little big, this big red hair, and she was down and dirty, bluesy. Ruby. Yeah.
Ruby Star. Ruby Star.
Yeah.
Black Oak, Arkansas.
Completely unchained. The great and powerful chat. The know-it-all. You can ask this chat any question, and they'll know.
You can.
I know.
That's what's cool. That's why we love our chat. We love you guys. Thank you for being here live. Thank you, you guys. And if you guys are watching this on replay, we love you guys too. Drop a comment below. Cool. Well, that's exciting, man. You got some cool shows coming up, and you're buying guitars, dude. This is awesome.
Yeah, living the dream. And I got my microphone to work.
That's
accidentally
very
hit
important.
the little phantom power button was off last week.
Yeah, you got to remember that button. Without that button, that whole thing's useless. So, let's see.
Van Halen footage. Van Halen footage.
Yes, we talked about it last Tuesday. It was hot. It was literally hot.
Yeah, and we were.
Nobody knows where it came from. It's hot.
We were thinking that the BBC was the company that was there with their cameras, and we were thinking that was all BBC footage. What did we know since then? Are we still going with that?
Since then, the footage went away again, but then the footage came back again. Oh, that should be applause. The footage came back, and then it went away, and then it came back, and then it went away. I think now it's back. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, because
where's John BL?
When
Did somebody get John DL in here?
When that footage showed up, trust me, there was tons of dudes going, "Oh my god!" and they're saving that and storing that footage and you know, compiling all that footage and saving it. And then when it got taken down, they're like, "Oh well, I'll just put it back up." And then hundreds of more people grabbed all that footage and saved all that footage. So this footage is never going away, even though the original source, which I believe was their original, owned by their original management. Of course, there's a small Eddie Trunk interview that I listened to, and I think I sent you a link to that or something. Didn't I? A couple of days ago, a week
you
ago?
might have. I'm not. I think I heard it.
Yeah.
Somebody called up his show.
And
they were saying, and again, I don't know this for a fact. I'm just saying what I think. I
what
heard.
we hear. Yeah, we're just talking about what we hear.
Possibly it belonged to Noel Monk.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Their old manager.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but I do know that Noel Monk used to tag me all the time on Facebook. He would tag me in these group messages and like send like cool like Van Halen photos and stuff, and it'd be like, wow, this is awesome. But yeah, amazing footage. It's out there now forever. So if you can't find it, it's there. You just got to look for it.
They're not going to be able to hide it anymore.
No. Dan Gorman.
Thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good night.
Yeah. So it's still probably the most amazing footage a classic Van Halen fan has seen, I would say. Still.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's not from out in the audience. It's from the side of the stage. It's on stage footage.
It's on stage. It's from the side. It's from the back. It's from the front.
Yeah, it's not
the
some
camera,
guy that's got
the
a little camera hidden out.
Person walks around the entire while they're playing. Yeah,
it's really good.
So it's just amazing stuff. And yeah, so it's, you know, people are putting it. It's on Instagram. It's on TikTok. I first saw it on TikTok. That's how when I woke up that morning.
One thing that I think is kind of funny about it is part of the rigging system has a wire that was holding, or you hold on it to pull the wire or something. And Roth would go up to it and go boom, 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 like he was playing a one-string banjo or something.
He did that twice. He did it twice on each side of the stage. I saw that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So amazing stuff. I'm sure most of you guys have seen it by now. Actually, in the chat, that sounds like a poll. Let's do that real quick. Let's see. Did you see the 84 footage? Yes. No. Okay. There we go. There's a poll in the chat. And again, I don't share the screen for the chat anymore because it crashes the laptop. So if you're watching this on replay, you're not going to actually see this in real time, but I will tell you what it's saying. All right, so did you see that 84 footage? And you guys all know what we're talking about. So far, most of you are saying yes, you did. Some of you are saying no. You're mostly saying yes. Oh, now some of you are saying no again. It's mostly yes. We got 15 votes all of a sudden. 86% yes, 13% no, 7% maybe. 0% what?
Jeff Davidson's, he loves the David Lee Roth breakdancing and moonwalking.
Yeah. I mean, that was the thing back then. 84. I mean, the moonwalk, everybody was doing that. I was trying to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, it looks like out of...
Roth was mad at... 84, Roth was mad at Michael Jackson. Well, he was mad at Eddie for being on Michael Jackson's record in 83. Well,
you know, when Edward did that...
He still had to do the moonwalk.
when Edward played the guitar solo for Beat It in 1982, and he didn't accept any payment. He just did it, and he didn't think anybody would know about it.
Yeah.
When he did it, he thought he would just do it, and nobody in the band would even know or whatever. And it comes out being one of the biggest hit songs and one of the biggest records of all time. And I think because of him playing the solo on Beat It helped keep Thriller at number one. It was like number one for like ever. Yeah. That is what stood in the way of 1984 becoming number one, I think. Was that. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So one Eddie Van Halen solo prevented a whole album's worth of Eddie Van Halen solos from being number one.
That's unfortunate.
But hey, it changed a lot of stuff. Edward being on that song.
It definitely made lead guitar the most popular genre. It created, somebody just ripping on a lead guitar was in pop music. That was the greatest thing you could do in 1982 is have a shredder like that.
Oh, it opened up a lot of doors.
Nowadays, hit songs don't have any guitar.
Well, that's true. Yeah. That's true. But the hit songs that do have the lead guitar, you can thank a song like Beat It because of that. Right.
Sky Prop is talking about how Eddie's guitar, the springs in the back of the guitar, how he had them arranged. Very interesting. Have you dug into that and freeze framed some of that and gotten some in-depth photos of the guitar he was playing? Have you gotten that crazy with that footage yet?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Cool. Yep. Mostly the springs on his guitars were pretty normal. I mean, the two springs going, each way, one going this way and that way. That's mostly what you see. Every once in a while, you'll see on the back of like the Frankenstein, it looks a little different, or the back of the Bumblebee looks a little different. Depends on the guitar, depends on the era.
What was the guitar he was playing in that concert? It was
which concert?
Oh, it wasn't
the 84
guitar. Yeah. Yeah, the 84 guitar. Was he playing the Frankenstrat?
Yes. No, he was playing the Kramer.
Okay.
The 5150.
Oh, okay.
The 5150 was his main guitar by that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the Frankenstrat, the original Frankenstrat, was back in the studio in a case, just hiding out.
Yes. Where's my case sound effect? This is a podcast. So if you're wondering why I make all these weird noises, it's because this is a podcast as well. Yeah. The Kramer 5150 was his main guitar by that point, so that's what he was using. Although a lot of you guys probably don't even know this, when Van Halen, when they started the Balance tour in 1995, Edward did have the Frankenstein with him on that tour. He was going to use the guitar for the first show, or at least during the first show of the tour. And he ended up not doing it, but the guitar was there. It was there.
That footage was from 1984. Was it August 84 or was it earlier it was spring of 84? And was Eddie, had he started building 5150 studio yet? Was that?
It was already built. That record was recorded there. Yeah. Yeah, they started.
1984 was recorded at 5150.
It was the first record recorded at 5150. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. 5150 was built in 1982.
Oh, wow. Okay.
1984 was recorded in 1983. So by that concert,
I thought that was recorded at Sunset Studios on Sunset.
No, not 84.
So Sunset did the first 5 albums.
Sunset did Van Halen 2, Women, Children First, Fair Warning, Diver Down. Yeah.
Okay.
The first 5.
Okay.
And then by the time 1984 was in production, Edward had his own studio, and the band was taking more control over their own albums.
and he was allowed to pull the keyboard out and mess around with that. Even though
sure.
Dave didn't think it was such a great idea at the time, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jump. I mean, that's... Yeah. Man. August 18, 1984, Jeff Davidson. Thank you. So that concert.
Like, there's a comment from Mike Neese on there.
Mike Neese. Like that. Is it the one that he retracted? Well, I think he retracted it, but we'll show it anyway. The Carpenters were possibly the first big act to have featured lead guitar line. You were talking about Goodbye to Love. He's saying. Was that one of their hits? Well, it must have been.
Well, the Carpenters were out in the 70s, and there were plenty of bands in the 60s that had lead guitar solos. They had a guitar solo in the songs.
Oh, sure.
All kinds of bands did that.
Yeah, but Eddie Van Halen playing on the song Beat It was a major thing for the heavy metal. Even though Van Halen's not heavy metal, they were considered heavy metal. For the metal or rock audience to buy a pop album, which there was probably a lot of long-haired dudes like hiding the record as they were walking up to the cashier, you know. Like, I'm buying a Michael Jackson record. Oh, I'm buying it because Van Halen's on it.
Yeah.
You know? Well, see, I wouldn't know. I bought it because I didn't know any better. I actually had Thriller way before I had any Van Halen albums. So, for me, whatever. But for you, you were into Van Halen. I mean, look at that shirt. You were into Van Halen back in the day. So when Eddie Van Halen...
in 1980.
You saw them in 80. So when Van Halen played on Beat It, and you heard that for the first time... What did you think?
I'm thinking, right on, Van Halen friggin' rules. They're even in a Michael Jackson song. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. This Michael Jackson guy's pretty smart. Get that guy on guitar. That's what I was thinking. This is actually somewhat listenable now. Kind of like it.
Yeah. Well, you know, Toto was basically the band for that album.
Right, Steve Lukather.
The band Toto. They were basically the backing band for Michael Jackson. So Steve Lukather is all over that album. I mean, Toto, the band, is. They're basically
Uh-huh.
And then they brought in Edward, or Quincy Jones, called him up. Yeah. He called him up and said, hey, you know, I want you to play on this song. And he didn't believe him. And then he called him back, and then he
there's Laz getting in on the chat with some Steve Stevens.
Oh, yeah.
Comment.
That's true.
And you know what? Dirty Diana, another one. I'm like, okay, this tune rocks. Steve Stevens is in here. Michael Jackson's still doing it. It's pretty cool.
Michael Jackson had a lot. Actually, man, this is getting me such a small world. Michael Jackson, of course, he had Edward Van Halen on Beat It. He had Steve Stevens on Dirty Diana. He had Slash on, all right, bye, Zims. He had Slash on, what was the song? Black and White, I think. He had a song called Black and White, and Slash was the guitar player on that.
Oh, okay.
And then live, for a lot of those tours, Michael Jackson had a guitar player. He had this person here.
All right. Hey, this is Jennifer Batten, and you are watching Johnny Beane TV.
There we go.
Jennifer Batten.
Yeah, she was the guitar player.
I had a Jennifer.
Michael Jackson.
I had a Jennifer Batten Ibanez. I had an Ibanez bass that she owned at one time. I got it from Philip McKnight. McKnight had it, and he sold it to me. And I sold it in my store here for like $200 or something. But I actually had a bass that she used to own.
She owned it, and he sold it for $200.
Yeah, and she put little flower stickers on it. It had 6 or 8 little.
Wait a minute! So it was customized by her. Yeah. And you just sold it to like some. You don't even know where it went.
No, somebody here in Phoenix has it. Yeah. She needed it for something one day. But what's even funnier than that is McKnight sold it to me for like $100 just so I could sell it for 200. That's what's even weirder. And he's the one that met her. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. I never met her.
I met her a couple times. Well, as you can see, I mean, I got that ID from her. I met her then, but I met her years ago when she did an Ibanez guitar clinic when I was a kid. So I've got her autograph from 1990. So I met her back in the day.
Bill Wyatt's listing off some cool bands here.
Oh, right on.
LA Guns and Jennifer Batten and Rocker and Dead Daisies, Glenn Hughes band.
Cool. Very good. How we doing on time here? Okay. All right. Don't forget, you guys, we're doing a giveaway tonight. We're giving away a Van Halen Life magazine. So all you got to do is participate in the chat. Okay?
Okay. You want to say hi to everybody?
Customers are leaving the store.
Red Level Midnight's in the house.
Hey, what's up?
He's dropping guitars off to me. We're making mad trades.
Oh, cool.
Crazy, man.
Fret Level Midnight. Wait, didn't I meet you one time?
Did you meet Johnny one time? Not in person. No.
I met you. I met you on one of Laz's streams. Right?
Yeah. Did you?
Music Therapy Laz. You were in one of his streams one time. Streams?
He says, yeah.
Like a long time ago.
That's
yes,
really
I remember that.
Somebody.
I know.
It's not really meeting somebody.
I'm actually 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Laz, do you remember that?
Thanks, brother. I'll see you later. Yeah, I do. He always is changing out his pickups, so he brings his guitars to me, and I get my soldering iron out and I go like 2 pairs of sunglasses or readers.
Oh, that's painful, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The hardest part of soldering is just seeing the stuff. But I'm gonna get some of those. I think I'll get some of those glasses where you can dial them in real close.
Robbie has those.
Yeah, so you can get it. Yeah, I need some. Robbie, send me that if you're watching, Robbie.
Robbie's not watching. Robbie doesn't watch these shows. He's busy.
Damn it.
Laz, do you remember that? Laz, I went over to your house one time and you were doing a live stream and that Fret Level Midnight was in your stream as your guest. Do you remember that?
Yeah, his name's Charles.
That was a long time ago. I don't know how I even remember that. Oh, there's Robbie. Robbie is here.
Robbie, send me some glasses, buddy. Help me out. I'm trying to solder and I can't see nothing. My eyes are all getting red. I'm like, oh shit, come on now. Where's that little wire go?
Yeah, but look at this.
That's
what?
it, Van Halen.
Good morning.
Uh-oh. Some guy just walked in. And they can still hear us too. We're giving this away, you guys. This could be yours in about a minute or so. If you want this, all you got to do is say something in the chat or type a number. Everybody, if you can hear me right now, press the number 1. If you can hear me, press 1 now. I will do it too. Ricky, what's up, man? All right. See this? Press the number 1 right now. I want to make sure everybody gets into the running for this. All right. There we go. All right. All right. All right. What time is it? All right. Let's go ahead and spin. Let's go ahead and do that. Mickey Settlemeyer. Hey, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm sitting here at the store. Here's one thing, not to interrupt the spin, but hold on. We're not going to spin yet.
Oh, it's okay.
A good friend, customer of mine just came in, and he's a plumber. Okay? So I got a good friend that's a plumber. I'll sell him a guitar cheap. He does plumbing for me. I have a painter that painted my house. I sell him a couple of guitars. He paints my house. I have a guy that does AC. If you give the guy a guitar, sell him some pedals, he'll do air conditioning for me. So all the guys that do, I have a guy, my oven broke. I have a guy that came in here. I restrung a guitar. I asked him, hey, what do you do? Oh, I work on appliances. Oh, cool. My dryer's broke and I need a new element in my oven. And, so now my plumber's here right now. So I'm super excited to see him because my kitchen sink's clogged up.
Oh.
Yeah. And then also I got a guy that, the guy that painted guitar bodies for me, he moved to California. Yeah. But another guy came in here and he goes, dude, I'm a painter. I'm like, you paint houses? He's like, no, I paint cars and motorcycles. And I'm like, all right. I showed him a guitar body. And so he painted a guitar body for me. And so I got a new guitar painter. So, yeah.
Very good.
It's my plumber.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Show my plumber. He's a plumber.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
He doesn't seem too happy about working on all my shit right now, though.
Yeah, I was going to tell you.
Like literally.
Thursday.
Yeah, what time do you get home?
6 o'clock. Closing times right now.
Well, I have a meeting at 7:30, but I can get something done in an hour and a half. No
Okay. Do you want me to buy a faucet? Do you want me to buy a bathroom faucet?
It's like whatever it is.
2-handle, 1 spigot, so I think it'd be the 3-hole one.
Okay, so is it the 8-inch spread? Or it's like the handle, here's your spout and your handles are over here.
Tuesdays we talk Van Halen and toilets.
Okay.
And I got the angle stop supply lines and I have the P-trap, so yeah. Just get the faucet, even the cheap ones by, what do you call that place?
Home Depot?
Yeah, they're just fine.
That's good. Yeah, I'm going to get some plumbing done Thursday.
Right on, man.
All right, let's get back to our drawing. I'm ready now.
All right, we're spinning for the Van Halen Life magazine, and then I saw a pretty interesting comment in here. We'll highlight that in a second. Okay, let's just do that now because everybody's going to bail once we do that. Okay, Music Stream is saying they saw Alex at a food court this month. I'm assuming Alex Van Halen. He let me hang out with him, and we talked for over an hour. He's really cool. Talked about Van Halen, lots of laughs. Really interesting guy. Right on. Music Stream. Send me a message, man. That? Music Stream. Send me a text. 415-952-3263.
Or if you took photos on your phone, the selfies or whatever you maybe took, send those to Johnny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Send me a message. Numbers down there. Yeah, would love to hear more about that. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, there we go. Van Halen fan, dream come true. Over an hour with Alex. Talked about everything Van Halen related. He was in a talking mood. Right on, man.
Wow.
Right on. Send me a message. Send me a message below. Okay. All right.
I'd have been like, Alex, Sammy Hagar's just saying mean things about you right now, bro. God. Sammy Hagar says you're a real a-hole and stuff.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know if Sammy actually said that, but.
There's so many. I know, but there's so many, videos out in the world from Rock Feed and all these places that it's just it's just taking a story and totally embellishing the story and clickbait, and it's just none of it is true. It's all hearsay.
Right.
Yeah, guys need to stop doing that.
That's true.
People need to stop doing that.
Yeah. All right. We're going to spin. We got 64 people here live. You guys are awesome. Here we go. We're going to spin for the magazine. If I can find the giveaway winner note. Here we go. Okay.
Holly just heard Hot for Teacher.
Oh, right on. Yeah, Music Stream. Send me a text. 415-952-3263. And let's talk about that.
Holly Lewis is hot for teacher. Wow.
All right. The winner of the magazine is Bill Wyatt.
He's
Bill
in the chat.
Wyatt. I see you. You're in the chat. I see you.
He just dumped his number one in there like 10 seconds ago, and he got it.
You got it. You got it. Bill Wyatt. Van Halen
That's
Life
almost
magazine,
the same way
Bill
when you buy
Wyatt.
an item on the eBay, you wait until the very last second and boom, put it in there. And that's how he got it.
It's called sniping.
That's
Yeah,
how
I
he
know.
got it.
Well, hey, it works. There you go, Bill. You win the magazine. Send me a text, 415-952-3263. Number is down below. Send me a text message. Let me know who you are, where to send it. I will do that first thing tomorrow. And again, music stream. Send me a message as well. Send me a message. That phone number. Let me know who you are, and I'd love to talk to you. Okay. All right. We're out of here. Zims, congratulations on getting your toilet fixed. Oh, you're welcome, man.
Not toilet, man. It's my kitchen sink.
Oh, your kitchen sink. Okay. I thought
And
you
it's
were
my
getting the
faucet
toilet.
in my bathroom.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
going to need one soon.
Yeah. Yeah, you work in a guitar store.
I went on Zillow the other night, and I'm like, God, I can't believe how much Zillow thinks my house is worth. This place is falling apart.
You looked up. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, I looked at my house on Zillow. They're like, wow.
You're like, oh my gosh, this place
Ricky
is
Compton.
it. Oh.
Rock Daddy, how you doing, buddy? Are you ready to leave, Johnny? I'm fine if you want to stick around and keep chatting.
Oh, I thought we had to leave.
Well, my plumber's back there jamming out, and so
Your plumber's there. No, I think we're good. I think
Okay, buddy.
I think we're good. You guys, again, don't forget this September 15th, Headless USA will be here. Jeff Babbitt's Headless USA will be here, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific,
we're gonna
September 15th.
get one of those Headless USA bridges, tailpieces, and everything, and we'll have Robbie cut the head off of one of those Kramer guitars that he has, and we're gonna make a headless guitar out of it. Let's go headless on an old Kramer, Robbie. and Robbie will be like, dude, this is the best guitar I've ever played. Who needs that headstock up there, the pointy thing?
Am I going to make an appearance on Dave's guitar channel?
Yeah, when's Dave's guitar
I don't
channel?
know. Did he say he didn't send me? If he sends me a message, maybe.
Come on, Robbie. It's going to be the best guitar you ever built. Cut the head off of one of those things.
Yeah. All right. We're out of here. You guys rock. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow somehow. Laz and I, we're going to go see Mammoth WVH tomorrow. So maybe we'll do some sort of live stream from the show. We'll see. I don't know. And then what else? Friday is Talking Kramer. Robbie. Talking Kramer.
Headless.
Talking Kramer this Friday. And then Saturday night, Saturday. And then Guitar ASMR Sunday. There we go. Yeah, I'll be playing the Walking on the Moon pedal some more because it's mine now. All right.
Michael
Does
B.
he know?
Holly, Robbie. Thank you, guys.
Can he play some Van Halen for us? Can your plumber play some Van Halen?
I don't think so.
Oh.
He's more of a classical flamingo guy.
Well, that's good. That's very good. Wait a minute. Music stream. I can't figure out how to send a text, but not going to be a VH tribute show. Dave was too impossible.
Dave might not want to sit and talk Van Halen for an hour or two, but you never know. He's a good guy. I do his show on Wednesdays a lot of times, but I sneak out a lot on a lot of them.
Oh, well, he's talking about David Lee Roth.
Oh. I thought we were still talking about Dave's guitar channel.
Anyway, music stream. Send me a text. Send me a message. That's all you got to do. Get a hold of me. All right? Or come back. Subscribe to the channel and come back. Come back. Don't go away. All right, you guys. I will see you guys later. Johnny Beane TV. Dane Zimmerman. How do we do this?
Sims Guitars.
Right. Zim's Guitars.
SimsGuitars.net.
There you go. JohnnyBeane.tv. All right. Bye-bye.
Sammy.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hi,
You want to film? You can film all you want, man. What do you want me to tell you in that camera? Hey, happy birthday to you, man.
Thanks. I'm Johnny Beane. I've met you a few times.
Johnny Beane?
Johnny Beane.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, Johnny Beane. Sammy Hagar here, man. Congratulations.
There you go.
One or all.
Yeah, music stream. Send me a message on WhatsApp. Send me a message on WhatsApp. There you go. Or just text my phone number. Or just call me. Give me a call. 415-952-3263. All right.